All right, if you've been to the grocery store lately, perhaps you have noticed the eggs are A, not plentiful, and B, not cheap.
Very true. So what can you use instead of eggs? Well, Molly Reel is live with a chef who's doing some tasty recipes and filling in the blanks. Good morning.
Yeah, you guys, I think that's so relatable. In fact, I don't know if you've seen this meme going around, but it's a guy and a girl, and it says, hey, this Valentine's Day, why don't you get your gal something expensive? And it's a carton of eggs. Yes, we are being priced out. So I'm with Chef Nina Curtis. Let me just sing her praises just a little bit. One of the premier plant-based chefs in the entire country. In fact, in the summer of 2023, she curated the very first plant-based state dinner at the White House for Narendra Modi. That's how big of a deal she is. So when I wanted to know what can we substitute for eggs, obviously you were the right person, Chef.
Well, I know a little bit. And the fun thing, because I wasn't born vegan, I am vegan. I'm a plant-based chef, but that means I want to have people eat more just plant-based foods. It doesn't matter what's on your plate. And when I got into veganism, because I was bodybuilding, Venice Beach bodybuilding, I realized that I have 7 different alternatives to an egg.
Yeah, and you actually made a chart just for us. We're going to pull it up on screen to take a look at it. Very user-friendly. We're also going to put this online so people can have access to it. But yeah, there's so many, and from consistency to the health benefits.
Yes, and it just depends. Think about it. We take all the properties that you might find in an egg. What does an egg do when you're cooking with it or baking with it? It adds binding properties. Yes, you've got protein. Yes, you're going to have structure. But I have ingredients. If you love chemistry like I do, food is nothing but chemistry and science. So we can get really nerdy. All my nerds out there.
I love it.
Hello,
I
good
love it.
morning. But we can get into like this, chickpea flour. It is going to make, it's great for frittatas and scrambled egg. It's also great for quiche because it has structure and body. But a 4th cup of this, which a 4th cup of water, will make 1 egg equivalent. And that's like 5 grams of protein. We have some products on the market that you can buy that will also make a scrambled egg, like this product. We have products that you can use that replace eggs, but I want you to know where these ingredients are coming from. These are mung beans, and this is an ingredient that's used in a popular liquid non-egg egg that makes a nice scramble. But the other day I made an omelet with this, put my plant-based cheese in it, but you could use your regular cheese, put my salsa on it, and it was delicious. Here we have flax that I can use in sweet potato muffins.
Yes, you made these
Not
fresh
pumpkin,
this morning.
Sweet potato at 6 a.m. Those were in the oven.
Aw,
Please
snap.
take a bite. But I've ground the flax so that I put it in with water. It gets gelatinous, but wait, can we keep going? How is that?
It's like a hug.
Aw.
It's so good. It's so delicious. You know what I love about all the substitutes too? It's, I mean, your motto is, what was it? Your ingredients to live for, not die for, right?
Yes,
So
food
all
to
these
live for, not to die for.
Yes, so all these ingredients are really good for you and good substitutes as well. And you know, I think people hear chickpea flour, mung bean, and they think, ooh, that's adventurous. Where would I find that? But most of them are becoming available at grocery stores. These are not that difficult to find, especially if your alternative is paying $14 for a dozen of eggs, or the eggs simply aren't there. So, you know, I think a lot of people hear plant-based or vegan and they go, no. But
who doesn't have applesauce?
Exactly.
Whose kids don't love applesauce? We're going to use this. I could have used it in the muffins. So your chart, that chart I created just for Good Day, shows you all the different ways to use it. I see someone else eating a muffin.
yeah, Dwayne's filling up right now too. Okay, we have to go, but we're going to be back in the 9 o'clock hour with Chef Nina. Yeah, he liked that. Thumbs up.
Another dessert, one you wouldn't imagine, but I think you should always have in your refrigerator because you never know who's going to come in, or you get that midnight, yes, I said midnight craving, and it's safe to have. We'll be back.
Yeah, vegans indulge too, you guys. Okay, we'll see you soon while Dwayne and I house these muffins.
Very excited. Thank you, Molly. So you may have noticed a little egg shortage at the grocery store, but you're not quite out of luck.
No, Molly Real is live in Sacramento showing us what we can use as an alternative for eggs. Hey, Molly.
Hey, yeah, and it turns out a lot of things. So this is very relatable. I mean, I'm sure all of us have gone to the store recently and either the eggs are $1 million, exaggerating, a dozen, or there just are none of them. And I was at the store the other day and people were taking pictures of the empty case of eggs case. And I thought, what if I was here and I had to make a cake for a birthday? Or, you know, what do you do? So I reached out to our friend, Chef Nina Curtis, one of the premier plant-based chefs in the entire country. She curated the very first plant-based state dinner at the White House. Big, big deal. She knows how to cook without eggs. In fact, you didn't even know this was a crisis because eggs just aren't on your radar.
It's not on my radar. And I have 7 just right here options for what you need when you call for eggs. So I was like, oh yes, let's do this and let people know they have options. I love for people to have options.
Yeah, and so you have created this chart that we're showing right here too, of those options and kind of how you incorporate them, how you substitute them. Maybe this is best for texture, this is best to replace the protein, all of that. And we'll have that available online as well. We went over some in the 8 o'clock hour, but we wanted to show off a few more like these chia seeds here.
Yes, so the chia seeds are here. They hold 1,000 times their weight in water. Yes, I'm a nerdy scientist with food, but they're very good. They're high in protein. But I just wanted to show when you add them to water, you can see how they're holding all that water. So they're very hydrating in general. So what that means in a baked good, they're going to contain and hold the moisture so you don't have to bite into some dry muffin that we've all experienced, I'm sure.
No one
So
wants
that's
dried
really
muffin.
good.
So earlier you showed us sweet potato
Potato
muffins, and the substitute was
flaxseed,
flaxseed.
yes.
Now you're going to show us a recipe for
Who doesn't-
chocolate pudding.
Who doesn't love chocolate pudding? And it's like these things I come up with at midnight when I'm getting a craving. I know you're out there. I know there's a craving club that we can do. So this is a silken tofu, soft tofu, not your firm. Use your firm for your scrambled egg and then to put that in stir fries. But we want the soft silken tofu. And then we're going to take cacao powder that's rich in anthocyanins that gives a lot of antioxidants and nutrients, good for the brain also. You can look that up. Just a little bit of sugar or maple syrup, your agave, whichever your choice is. And then we have just a little bit of vanilla. And we're going to blend that because you would make this really quick, 4 ingredients. Who doesn't love a quick recipe? And make sure your dial is down and
There we go. Easy as that. Now you've made some here.
yes.
And with
So-
some coconut on top, and you said some rose syrup as well.
Yes.
As I taste this really quickly, here's the
And
thing.
look at the consistency.
Yeah, look how beautiful that
It
is.
pours, but then it stiffens up, firms up.
Some people see tofu and immediately they're like, they count it out. That's the reality of the situation. So if they don't want to do tofu,
You can do avocado. Now you're thinking I'm really weird, but avocado has the consistency, the butteriness that the tofu has. But can I keep my job? How is that?
this is so good. I'm going to have to let you guys go so we can go. That chart's going to be available online. Also follow her on Instagram as well for more fun tips. You guys, if you can't afford eggs, if they're just not there, you do have options. Thanks to Chef Nina Curtis. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great
Compliments to the
day,
chef.
guys.
I love that she did all the science and the hard work to figure it out.
I have seen like those chocolate avocado things, but I'm curious to try them.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Molly.
Molly.